The world of make-believe sports competition is in a real-world battle for survival here in New York, in a case that could have consequences for the industry far beyond this state. The two best-known fantasy sports companies, FanDuel and DraftKings, will appear in court again tomorrow to argue they are not illegal gambling operations, as a lawsuit claims. And that's not all they face, as we hear from Kerry Sanders.
During today's Jets-Bills game, fans prepared for a showdown at this New York City sports bar. Meanwhile, two of the biggest daily fantasy sports websites are also facing a fight after the New York State Attorney General amended a lawsuit this past week, asking FanDuel and DraftKings to give back everything they made in the state last year. That's millions of dollars.
DraftKings.com combines one-day fantasy sports with winning life-changing amounts of cash.
The state attorney general calls the commercials misleading and alleges that both sites operate like casinos, taking a rake ranging from about 6% to more than 14%. In court documents, it says DraftKings data show that 89.3% of bettors lost money in recent years.
This is really going to come down to a knockdown, drag-out fight in the New York trial court to decide whether or not, under the New York statute, these companies will be able to survive or not.
Tonight, FanDuel, whose investors include NBC's parent company Comcast and NBC Sports, says we will fight this meritless amended suit. DraftKings says the lawsuit is based on the fundamental misunderstanding of fantasy sports competitions. The outcome of what happens with these lawsuits in New York could impact other states, like here in Florida, where wagering is as much a part of the game as gathering with friends to watch the game. New Yorker Dan Irfan estimates he's lost hundreds of dollars on the websites.
At the end of the day, if you lose money, you lose money, and you would definitely like to have it back.
Now it's up to a judge in New York to determine whether these sites will be sacked. Kerry Sanders, NBC News, Miami.